Sean Lafortune here with another Real Estate Minute. This one was a question I got from a client, and I felt that there's a lot of people out there that are kind of the same wavelength, so I'd like to throw it out there in the world and at least give my 2 cents on the question. So, question was, I think the marketplace will slow down and take a dive. I'm going to wait. Should I do that? So here's my thoughts. Great in practicality. But actually, in the real world, I can't see it, and here's why. The last 2 years, Northumberland home prices have skyrocketed to the point where it's surprising, to be blunt. Prices have gone up between 40% to 60% in some instances. The really aggressive marketplace being the $500,000, $700,000 budgets are so competitive right now. We're seeing homes go in the nines in that bracket. So is this going to be a situation that's sustainable long term, and is there any sort of signs that this is slowing down? Here's my concerns with that theory. Supply is not where it needs to be. Demand is intense. So when you have 10 people looking to buy 2 houses on the market, all 10 of those people bid, only 2 of them get, you still got 8 left. If these 2 back enter into the market again, now there's only 1 house on the market. And it's just a never-ending cycle these days where we don't have enough supply to meet the demand. It'd be a perfect equilibrium if we could have 10 homes for 10 buyers. That'd be fantastic. But we're just not producing enough homes in Northumberland or in Ontario, which is why you're seeing the same sort of struggles in Cambridge and in Sudbury and in Windsor, obviously downtown Toronto. We simply have not, as a province, produced enough housing to keep affordability low while allowing most people who have the financial means and can qualify for a mortgage to buy one. Now, with that said, I think there's some progress towards seeing some changes to that. We're seeing some Toronto zoning, more easily buildable stuff in Toronto, which we'll see if it actually works in practicality, in actual. We're seeing this more, an example in Stouffville, they're allowing farmland to be now rezoned as residential. That stuff is coming, but it's not coming now. So if you want to wait, that's all great, fine and dandy. But in a year, who's to say the prices won't go up another 30%? And I know interest rates are coming, but is it enough? And I don't think it will be. Maybe on that example of 10 people I had previously, 1 or 2 will drop off because interest rates will spike from 1.5 variable to a 2% variable. But that's not a significant spike in the grand scheme of things. So if you're interested in buying, here's what you need to do right now. You need to put a plan together. You need to check all your boxes before you enter a house. You need to know what your high end is. You need to know what your affordability is. You need to know what you're comfortable with regards to the house you're entering. If you're entering a townhouse and your drop dead price for you personally is $700,000, you need to know that. And if you're buying a house and you have any sort of concerns about if you're looking to bid on a house and if you have any concerns about the maintenance and such, we can usually schedule a pre-offer home inspection to ease some of those pains. If you're worried about things like well and septic, we can generally get reports on those from the listing side. Get all your ducks in gear so that way you can make your offer as clean as possible, but also do your due diligence at the same time, which is the most important aspect of things. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you need to know what your walkaway price is. And you need to be unemotional with it. And you need to be ready to walk away if things get a little bit over that. And you need to be able to sleep soundly knowing, I put my work in, I put my due diligence in, I did what I could. I don't want this house more than this. There's nothing more you can do in that situation. So, looking to buy and you need to put your real estate team together, I'm happy to lead it, happy to be the captain. Sean Lafortune, 416-457-4173. You can also catch me at Lafortune, tiptoprealty.ca. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, if you want something that me to address on the channel, if you just want to talk previously, give me a shout on any of those numbers or any of those emails and I'll happily get back to you.